you for tuning into TTV. I'm your host, Toya, and today is Expression Thursday. So, I talk a lot about how different ways in which you can express yourself, and we try to keep things in a positive light and a positive manner, but we do need to acknowledge the fact that there is a negative connotation to this as well, as far as how you express yourself. And you want to make sure that you are expressing yourself in a manner that is beneficial to who you are and that represents who you are and celebrates and expresses what you're trying to do and put out there in life. I'm a big believer in karma. I speak about it quite often. So the energy that you put out there is what you're going to receive back. So you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're expressing is what you also want to receive. And so I heard something. I'm trying to remember if it was a video or something I read. I think it was a video where I heard somebody speaking on, and I apologize, I don't actually have the information as far as who it was that was talking. But what they said is that emotions last 90 seconds. That's it. 90 seconds. That's how long you have an emotion. But what happens is that we hold on to it and we loop it over and over and over again to where it lasts longer in our life. And so it becomes more to it. And what they said was, make sure I get this right. What they said was that if you continually feed those emotions that you have, and we're talking about the negative ones, because if you do this with a good emotion, of course, you're going to get beautiful results. But when it comes to those negative emotions, if you feed it and continue to feed it, it's continue going through that loops, what happens is that it becomes your mood. And that's how you feel. That's how you move the mood. So when you say I'm in a bad mood, or they say that person got a bad they just don't seem like they in a good mood today. All of that is what becomes to mood. And if you keep going and you keep feeding, you keep giving it more and putting more energy in it, then it becomes your attitude. And your attitude is what you portray to other people. So how you treat other people, how you talk to other people, how you talk and treat your own self, okay? So that's what it feeds into and becomes next. And then if you continue to feed it and feed it and feed it and feed it, then it becomes your personality, which is who you are. And so we really have to be careful and concentrate on and pay attention to what it is that we're feeling and how we're feeding it. Because again, if the emotion only lasts 90 seconds, then if you just sat there quiet and just allowed the emotion to dissipate on its own after that 90 seconds and then gone about your business, you wouldn't have it anymore. If you take that pause in that moment before you speak off of how you feel, then when you do speak, after that moment has passed and that emotion has dissipated, then what you speak is actually a truth or something that you control. But when you constantly let it go and let it go, then now you get to the point where you're allowing your emotions to control who you are. Literally, you're allowing your emotions to control who you are. Because it goes past mood, it goes past your attitude to who you are, your personality. So how many of us have done that? I know I've been guilty of it plenty of times. Matter of fact, I still feel kind of bad about my Saturday rant. Because I gave tough love and I meant everything I said, but I could have delivered it in a nicer manner. But I got caught up in those emotions when I was putting that video together. And so that was the end result. So when you let those emotions continue and fester and feed it and feed it and feed it, then that's what it becomes. But if you allow yourself a moment to just allow that emotion to dissipate on its own, just give it that minute and a half and just breathe. So just walk away, take a moment to walk away and then come back. Then you can come back and speak with reason without constantly feeding it. And that's what we do with our thoughts. We constantly feeding those negative emotions, and then we make them out to be bigger than what they are. And then they take a hold of us and they start to control us. They control the words that we speak. They control how we talk to other people, how our attitude is to other people. And especially a person that you may have this issue with that caused those emotions. So you may need to just walk away. I know I do it when I'm upset. If I'm upset, you'll find that I'm quiet. I'll get real quiet. And I'm going to just let everything be. I'm not going to say anything. And then I'm going to walk away so that I can take a moment to clear my own head. Now, do I do this every single time 100%? I'm human. So no, I have my slip up. So I'll be like, what did you just say to me? You know, that 6 Mile DeQuinta come out of me, that East Side girl. But I get those moments just like everybody else. It's just, I don't get as many as some people may get because I do I pay attention. I try to catch it. I try to recognize that this is what's going on. But you catch me off guard, you're going to get 6 Mile DeQuinta. And if you don't know 6 Mile DeQuinta, that means you ain't from Detroit. But it's a rough area. I'll just put it like that. But yes, so just pay attention. And then acknowledge that in somebody else. If you see somebody else trying to control themselves and they're trying to walk away, they're trying to do the right thing so that they don't cuss you out or it don't escalate to where they put their hands on you, let them walk away. Let them walk away. Acknowledge that and let them walk away. I find, I see it, I've seen it, I've heard it, I've been told stories about it all the time where these couples, they get into it. One of them is trying to walk away while the other one is all back behind them because they got to say the last word because they allowed those emotions to take over where the other person is trying to get their emotions in check. So if somebody is trying to walk away, let them. Let them. How many videos have y'all seen on, what is that, All Star, Hip Hop Star, whatever it is, where them fights where you get that one person who's trying to walk away and the other one antagonizing them, like, going it, and then they hit that switch and they turn around, they get their butt beat by the person who was trying to walk away. Okay, so give the person a chance to walk away, even if you can and you're struggling with it. Take a moment. That's your key. That's your indicator to pause. Take a moment and allow them to walk away while you get yourself together as well. So that is the message for today. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share because if you got something out of it, chances are someone else will too. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.